They say good arrangement mixes itself.
Sure,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
very true. Like, you built in the dynamics kind of into the arrangement.
I added those little like strums like super last minute, like just as I was sending you the final mix files. I love it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are great. Part of mixing is knowing when not to fuck it up.
Yeah, I was doing that.
She said spring reverb, and you went, oh. Your eyes. He was like that.
Like, I just think I woke the whole hallway up.
I'd never heard her sing. She legitimately surprised me.
Was that really the part?
Yeah.
That's insane. Like, wow. That's good. I never discerned it before.
That's why we need to get it up there.
All right, so Laura and Elliot here. We are on the way to the studio to listen to the final mixes. We're really pretty pumped up that it's gotten to this point.
Pretty exciting.
So, yeah, you can hear one of the songs in the background here.
One final, we're 2 mix revisions in, and we've done them just going back and forth with Kevin, the mix engineer, over mix notes.
Yeah, Kevin's been doing a great job.
Listening on headphones, listening in the car. So we're giving one final car listen here.
Yeah.
And the mixes are sounding really good.
You're sounding great.
Excited about that. I think we're at the point where...
just final tweaks, really.
Just little tweaks. So we're going to get one final car listen here on the way to the studio, and then we will be making final mix revisions and wrapping up this project. So that's exciting.
Yeah, very exciting.
You got laid on the line and show 'em the downfall.
Oh, listen to that fiddle.
I think the tremolo guitar coming in here could maybe be a little louder.
Okay. Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's a cool part, and it's
I want to hear that ringing a little more.
drenched in reverb, so that kind of naturally puts it back in the mix. But I'd like to hear a little more of it, because I think it brings the vibe.
Yeah, this is a vibey song. Yeah, I think we should do that.
All right. Well, we're agreeing so far, so that's good.
Yeah. Do you want to agree to take a right here?
I agree to take a right.
All right. This is Laura Petersen and the Old Souls. We're here at the studio.
TreeHouse Studios with Kevin Arndt and our final day of mixed revisions. Hi.
I mean, this very easily we might be here like literally all day doing this, so just mentally prepare yourselves.
I'm kind of thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far mixes are sounding like legit awesome.
Yeah, I got just really small tweaks for a lot of this stuff.
Awesome.
This is just really important. I just really wanted to like get in here and try this out, like listen to it in these speakers.
This is what...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what system you listen on, but maybe like just a couple dB on that lead guitar line there.
These?
Yeah,
See if I'm louder.
just a little bit. Not much. I think that's, yeah. How much was that? That was a...
Half dB.
Yeah.
What do you want?
0.2 dB more. I know we're splitting hairs.
Damn it. What do you want?
So that gives you a little bit of a different perspective, yeah, right? Sure. Let's go back to the 0.5 and we'll call it a day then.
Oh, you want to go back down?
You want to go back down?
Well, we put it up 0.5, right? And then I said 0.2 more or something like that.
What do you want?
0.5. Let's do, I want to be...
So you want to go back down 0.2?
Yes.
Are we done?
Last thing on this song, I think. The chorus, I think I'm looking to achieve kind of a balance. I like how the fuzz guitar and the tremolo guitar kind of do like a little call, like bum ba da da ba da da. And I think maybe the tremolo guitar feels good in the verses, I'm wondering if just automating it up just a hair in the choruses would make the fuzz to the tremolo guitar.
So tremolo, you're saying tremolo up in the chorus?
Sorry, not that one. It's going to be that one. Yes.
One thing to keep in mind about this room is like the best place to listen is right here. So I'm blocking the right speaker from you where that guitar is.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
If
Do
you
you
really
wanna
want to
pull
listen
a chair
critically, you
up?
might want to like stand behind me sometimes or sit in this
Yep,
chair next
okay,
to me. Or...
Yep. I think it's wide enough that we could go up a little more there too. Yeah. So there's this fuzz guitar that comes in here. It's pretty loud, which is fine because it's a new element. But I like this dance back and forth where this plays a lick. So I was thinking that got a little drowned out. So I wanted to turn it up just during the chorus. Because new elements come in, big stuff comes in, the volume. And also I like in general when the choruses feel big and exciting, and now we'll go back to.
Yeah. And they're not doing the back and forth now?
Right, that's
Okay.
But we got the new element of that lick there.
We're good there. So 2 notes that I thought, or 2 questions I'm going to pose. Do you think, you guys can listen up there again, do you think the first chorus, lead vocal, or maybe both vocals, if there's 2, I can't remember, should those come up a touch?
In the first chorus, right?
First chorus.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I
It
think,
seems like a natural progression.
I've listened a lot on my AirPods, on a can of Sennheisers, in the car.
Yeah.
So
You're cool with it?
I think I don't want to make too many decisions based on just what I'm hearing in here.
I gotcha.
Kind of thing. Because you're trying to find the happy medium of
Sure.
all listening
All
locations,
playback.
right?
Okay.
So any, I don't know, feedback on the tracks you got for this one, or?
I thought your production was awesome.
Okay.
Like, super well crafted, and like the songs evolved and like went on a cool journey, and so mixing it was great because it was like they say good arrangement mixes itself.
Sure,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
very true. Like you built in the dynamics kind of into the arrangement.
Yep.
So that helps a shitload, and then it's just like I just have to try to milk the excitement out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That got impressed on me in ATC and whatnot. So
yeah,
cool.
I thought you did a great job.
Thanks.
Good job. This is so great. Ready to let these songs go.
I'm super happy with them. Listened to them a lot of times on several different systems, so I don't want to get too questioning, stuff. If I'm listening to the song, it's sounding good.
Yep.
That's good. Yeah.
Great. Which is not an easy thing for Elliot to
Well,
to get to. So
we all learn.
There was lipstick involved in your hesitation. And all I do is look up to you.
Do you have any thoughts on this one that I should be aware of when we first listen?
got your list?
There is a tremolo guitar. I think that could maybe go up a little bit. That, yeah.
I wonder if is the snare too meaty?
Is that the
I
snare?
don't think so
Right there?
because compared to some other tracks on the album,
Yeah.
like you're coming off Forge in the Fire, you have like these strummy acoustic guitars, you have a lot of mid-range. Let's hear that chorus one more time going back and forth on it.
That's working more like how I heard it in my head.
Okay.
So that, to me, that's cool.
Alright.
I don't feel super strongly, so
It's a super...
you guys can
put it this
work
way,
it out.
no one is going to complain like, oh,
Okay.
did you guys change the snare by 1.1 dB and 80 hertz?
Okay, alright. I added those little like strums like super last minute, like just as I was sending you the final mix files. I love it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Probably sounds like you did like some pretty stereo kind of effecty stuff on those, or no? So
Super cool.
This guy.
yeah.
So it looks like you sent me a stereo file.
Yeah.
So I didn't do anything to it. There's no effects on it on my end.
Well, that's just what I say. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds pretty cool.
So I
Hey, nice job.
it's just some console emulation. Again, it's a little bit brighter, or it's added some mid-range and took away some bottom and put some tape on it.
Well, damn. All right.
Cool.
Part of mixing is knowing when not to fuck it up.
Yeah, let's do that. Now, the only other thing I have on this, that ending.
The what?
That ending.
Okay.
I want to try. Okay, so the first time. Oh, here it once. Just that that last note, basically. Sorry.
So like, deserves to survive, and then cut the bass out.
That's probably what I did.
Yeah. Okay. I think I like that.
You do now?
The first time it
I'm
was very
surprised.
dry, and I was like, can we have that guitar delay and maybe the hi-hat in there so it's not, and even just a little more of her breath.
Yep.
But I also like hearing that dry voice.
Yep.
Like I like hearing her dry voice,
like
but
that.
with that little guitar like delay. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I like that. Like that.
It's like just jangling ring. I think it's kind of cool.
I do like
that-
that too.
And I really like that bass line, but it's like you can't have both things happen at the same time. You know, it's like
Yeah.
the bass line's cool in its own right, cutting it abruptly is cool in its own right.
This is my favorite compromise of them, I think.
Yeah. You think so too? Let's hear it one more time.
Yeah, let's try one more. You know what? What's so cool about it? I mean, visually, like what I'm seeing when I hear it is like you break a guitar string and someone like cuts the chord and it just flies off. And you're like, I don't think you deserve to divide over. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, geez, maybe we should refilm that for the music video. Let you cut my guitar string.
Gotta have eye protection.
Now I don't think someone like you deserves to survive.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
So this song, I first put out on like a little album I did myself in my own little home studio, like in 2003, 2004.
Oh wow.
So he liked it, and now we're putting it out fully, like
Do you have a version of that one?
not on me, but yeah, yes,
You should send it to
yeah. This is the best the song has sounded.
I'm glad that we surpassed your bedroom demo.
me too.
It would be very sad if after all this time and effort.
I think I'd be
It's like,
fired.
I think I like that version better.
Oh my god.
The song structures are great.
Nice. Yeah, that's good.
Bravo.
And show 'em the door.
This is my favorite mix.
Okay.
Cool.
The only thing that I hear off the bat, do you think there should be a tiny bit more ambience on the snare?
That snare.
Cymbals? Snare?
So that's adding a dB more ambience, right?
Okay. I think the ambience is good, is cool, because like this song for me was always like glam metal meets country rock kind of thing. Yes, there is that guitar fill. I think that could be louder. And I think we're probably talking a little more than the 0.5 dB kind of thing. I think it's
That guy?
yeah.
Like
Straight up a
1
dB or something?
1 dB?
Let's start at straight up a dB. Yeah. Give me 1.5, and we'll see if we need to take it down.
I will, but consider, to me, the exciting point is the downbeat of the next thing, and there's that lead starting there.
Yep. Okay.
So I originally had that lead cranked, and you asked me to pull it back a little bit. So I don't want your lead lick. Me personally, I don't want your lead lick to be louder than the downbeat in the solo entrance. Like, that's where the spotlight should be to me.
Okay, so there I see if you make that too loud, then the solo's less exciting.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying we're doing that yet, but I don't want to end up.
I was actually still wondering if that slide solo is too loud. The first one. You said the violin too loud. I almost hear that I'm worried if the slide solo is too loud for the violin that comes after it.
That's not how I'm hearing it, but
That's funny. So Laura, chime in on this.
What am I listening for specifically?
The volume of that intro lick, the volume of the slide solo, and then how the slide solo hands off to the fiddle.
okay.
So,
I got it.
what is... It sounds fine to me, but so I don't know... Which one do you think is loud?
The slide solo. Which, I mean, the guitar solo is actually wondering, the guitar player is wondering if the guitar solo is too loud. You know, what's your solution, Kev?
Let me play it for you, see if you like it, and then you can. I'll tell you.
All right.
Yeah, rarely is it the guitar's too loud.
I know, all my things have been like, I think this part needs to come up that I played, so can we make that louder, please? Okay, let me try. I think I like it. Let me try to. What happened there? Did you make it a little less present in a certain frequency or something, or no? What did you do?
I just turned the beginning of the violin solo up.
Oh, okay.
At the handoff, he's playing in a little bit lower register for a moment, and then jumps up.
Yeah.
So that lower part I just bumped up.
Yeah.
So like for a few frames.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. All right. Let's listen to that outro part now. I guess he's the trouble ain't you kind of thing.
What are we listening to for this?
I'll tell you in a sec.
Okay.
Show 'em the dough.
I love this little part here.
Yeah, some great solos, dude. Unbelievable. This one especially was
Yes.
like this was like whoa.
I get that same wool feeling too, so it's nice that Kevin thinks so.
Yeah, that's such great playing in the song.
Okay. So there's a cool solo going on.
It's a great solo.
There's some cool bass fills. There's the vocal thing. I might just have to make peace with. I do like a rhythm slide lead. It's like a rhythm slidey lead thing that is panned right. And it's very cool, but I don't know if I have to just make peace with there's enough other things going on where it's not going to be super prominent. Or if it might be worth putting it up a little bit. It's during the main part. It's before this. Slide out though. Yeah.
Let's just turn that fucker up.
I think you can get by with a little more of that. I like it. Just turn that fucker up. Make everything one louder.
That's right.
11,
Oh,
11,
and most of
11,
the
and then
amps go up to 10.
Exactly.
Does that mean it's louder? Is it any louder?
Well, it's one louder, isn't it?
Show 'em the dough.
part, when that transition is just like, this is epic moment.
Yeah.
Like, I just love it. Oh.
Put the B3 back up, and I think we'll call it a day.
All right. So that's it for this one? Or were there
Did you have anything else?
That is it for this one, yes.
All right, little tweaks, but I think, at the end of the day, it's like, for me, when, if my vocals are out of tune or something, I'm just like, I cannot live with this. So at the same thing for Elliot, it's like, you have to love the guitar arrangements.
Well, you have to live with it forever, so you better be happy with it.
Well, in that case, let's spend 2 more hours trying to find a new level.
I just feel like if you're happy, then we're in a good spot.
Yeah, I mean, well, again, it's all... You start turning one thing up too much, and then stuff gets out of balance. So I think, putting it up a little bit, it's not the focal point, but it's kind of, at least I think so. It's up enough so it's like, on the 3rd or 4th listen, you can be like, oh, that's cool. I didn't really notice that, but that's really happening. And then you can like kind of try and hone in on that part or something like that,
Sure. So the fun part is I wrote this song all the way up until the bridge, and like I couldn't figure out how to finish it.
Okay.
I just I got first chorus. Oh my God,
And
I
then
don't know where
did
to
you
go
write the
with
bridge?
it. He wrote the instrumentals
The
for
musically
the
on
remaining
that, yeah.
piece of it.
There's like so, and it's like, where it's like, well, the bridge could be this, could be that, and like, let's do them all. Let's do like the bridge, which is like the he's not gonna, then let's do this breakdown, like,
Solo,
Motley Crue kind of thing.
Fighting.
And then let's do this outro, like, call and response Taylor Swift kind of thing, and let's put it all in the same song.
I said, okay.
That's a cool song.
So I got stuck with it, and he bailed me out of the song. And he made it really cool. I think the background vocals are really amazing in this. What are we listening for?
There, I think that first, I know I gave you like 3 separate tracks there, pedal steel. I think that first part could be a little louder.
It's fun. That's all automation that you wrote.
Oh, yeah.
What? I didn't know it did that.
1.3.
1.3 coming up. You can, like, Elliot wrote it in there first, and now this is following, or you can write it on here by playing it, like, with your hand and listening, and then it'll show up.
Which is admittedly much cooler.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that's what... It's just, this is mimicking the way that recording consoles were made, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think you could go even louder still?
I think it could
I was just watching the
probably.
faders. I gotta listen.
I think it could go a little louder.
Let's just listen from the top of the vocal into that section.
Okay.
So my initial thought when I heard this today was that the drums were too loud. But now I'm trying to analyze. I feel like we're so close to having this great balance, and something's a tiny bit off. And it's either the drums are a tiny bit too loud, or the vocals a tiny bit too quiet, I think. And again, I'm talking feel stuff, like
lead vocal or all the vocals, do you think?
potentially all the vocals.
Okay, because if you turn lead, then you have to match the others, right? To kind of blend it. Or you pull the drum down, right?
Like, if we just tuck the drums in, would that make the vocal be on top more? And, like, would that do it? Or...
I kind of agree with you on the vocal. Yeah.
Definitely think that's an improvement.
Fine with this, yeah.
Yeah. Feels like the vocals sit a little bit higher on the bed of the drums or something.
Yeah.
Can we hear just maybe all the vocals soloed for the chorus?
Just the harmonies
Yeah.
all together.
Stuck on the bottom of some old whiskey bottle, and I can't even dive in to rescue you. And I need someone to hold on to.
I mean, does that answer vocal need to come up? Or that harmony there? It's weird because in solo the male vocal sounds
Yeah.
fine, but in the
Yeah.
Do you think it gets lost in the mix with the lower bass notes or something?
I mean,
well, actually, maybe it's okay.
I think it's okay. I mean, it's a feel thing. If you took it out, I'm sure you'd notice it.
Yeah. Now I hear it again.
Yeah.
We're getting lost in a sea of harmonies
This
here.
is mixing, man. It's like. This.
Yeah.
Do you think that high vocal should go up though? Just a tenth?
I do think you could. I had that from prior listens on my consideration list.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have anything else on your list?
I have one thing
Okay.
towards the end, yeah.
What is it?
Just that little solo thing that comes like da ba ba da da ba da 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 da.
Oh, that guitar part louder?
I don't know if it's louder or I don't know. Is there some EQ thing? I'm just wondering.
It'd be nice to hear it a little more.
It might be EQ. Can we just try some stuff?
Any other notes?
Just
No.
the high, did you say the high vocal you wanted?
Turn
Higher?
that up.
Or did we do that?
We already did that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was fast.
It can be, yes.
It can be painfully slow as well. Did you ever feel like the choruses needed a bigger lift when they hit?
I said that after the first mix revision, but I felt that the second one handled that alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because with one fader move, I could see if we could push it further. Do you want it, like literally we can undo it in 5 seconds if you want to hear it?
Okay.
Are you at a good spot where everything's
You're just
good?
gonna do like a master fade on the.
I just have like a fader that kind of kicks on in the choruses.
Yeah, sure.
And so I'm just turning that fader up a tenth of a dB and just to see
Okay.
if we like that, how it hits better.
I thought it felt good.
Okay.
If that makes
Yeah.
yeah, so I was happy with it. So is this like the TV version or that we're printing right now?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what do you do with that?
So it's basically just the track without lead vocals.
Yeah,
Oh,
so like
okay.
if you wanted to go on like Fox 6 TV Wake Up News by yourself and sing this, put it,
By herself?
yeah.
Maybe we should
Okay.
press stop. I'm not sure how I feel about this
You're
one. Yeah, let's print the mix version that renders me obsolete. That sounds like a great idea.
Okay. Do you have notes for this one?
Yep. There's a guitar fill in the first verse, like the kind of fuzz one. That I think could be a little louder.
That?
Next one.
Okay.
Yep. Let's listen to it in context with that first guitar fill and then that one coming in. I think that's okay. It's a cool part, and there I have like some stereo kind of crap going on, so Yeah. Then the only other thing I got is at the end of the song, there's that little lead guitar part that comes in at the very end. Later, like after the chorus, just over like the last line. Yeah, it's probably that thing. Maybe volume, maybe EQ.
Is that really the part?
Yeah.
That's insane. Like, wow. That's good. I never discerned it before.
And that's why we need to get it up there. Can I get the captain's chair for this one?
Sure.
I'm gonna
What are we gonna do?
get some social just for like posting a quick video for today. I'm getting a couple clips, so. Whoa!
That captain shouldn't be drunk up there.
Keyboard or real piano?
I did this here.
I do that. That's a really good sample of a piano.
So what I was thinking for this, if you go to basically when the snare comes in.
What part is that?
That's just hi-hat. Okay. Oh, yep.
Marching snare?
Yep. So, I think the snare is a little prominent here, and I want the staccato string, boom, 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 to be a little more emphasized.
Okay.
Now, we could just go right to, putting the strings up, but I think what might be a better move would to play around with taking that snare down a little bit. So then when that bridge hits, then it's like you really hear the snare. So taking it down for that roll, and then that may open up the strings enough where we may or may not have to bring up that staccato string thing. But I think starting with taking... Yeah.
I'm just going to listen for a minute. My first kind of thought is maybe it's the same thing with the snare. Maybe it's too low-endy. That's where it was.
Okay, I think cleaning it up probably is the right move here.
Now, were these drums recorded
Mike Grassman here.
here? Okay.
So do you still want to try the roll thing down?
I think so. Although, I mean, the snare, now it's sitting, under the vocal. So maybe at this point we just actually need to increase those staccato strings a little bit. Actually.
Sounds okay.
Yeah. If I'm listening to the vocal snare, that sounds alright. So actually now maybe we do just need to turn up the strings.
It's fun to hear the delay.
Yeah.
So it's just those two tracks?
I can't remember on that, but you probably, visually, yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
And you're talking about just up till there?
Yeah.
So what did you want to A-B? Which part?
The snare staccato string part.
New?
This is new, you said?
Old.
noticeably better. Nice. Very nice.
All right. Yeah.
Ooh. Just when you think it couldn't get better, it does.
Oh yeah.
I think we should crank the vocal up with this. Just, I mean, take one listen through. We don't have to talk about it. We can just do it. I'm a little nervous in the front half of the song before the bridge. She said spring reverb, and you went, oh. Your eyes. He was like that. This is actually the TV mix. But
Okay. Laura, do you want to have a captain?
do you want to check out
There.
the TV mix? It's very exciting.
Oh yeah, the one without your vocals in it. Enjoy. So you want to replace me, huh?
Take that.
This is the final mix. Get your phones out. This is a power ballad. Wave those lights in the air. But that bridge turned out like the vocal part exactly how I kind of envisioned it.
You know, it's funny. I think you said something in our email, like someday I'll have to pick your brain on how you did that.
Yeah.
And I went and looked at it because I think
That's what I sent you.
Yeah, I think so.
What I say? Genius.
I was like, oh, what did I do? I go, I didn't do
used the
much.
stereo file that Elliot gave me. All right.
Didn't do much.
So Kev,
Yeah.
I think my notes for this one are shaker down. Still more down a little bit.
Okay, that's
And
it.
that's about all I got. Let's listen to shaker here, quick.
Oh,
Okay, sorry.
where is that in the chord?
It's in the chorus, and then the bridge. Kind of.
That was Shaker Down to half DB.
Put it. 0.2 more down maybe, and then we'll call it a day.
I'll be honest, I don't even hear it in there.
Oh, well, maybe it's because I have great high frequency hearing.
Do you?
I do.
You're just making stuff
No,
up.
we at MATC we did these tests. It was actually shocking to me. Like we did these tests where we played test tones like 20K, 19K, or going up from like say 13, and then having people like lower their hands for like when they stopped hearing, and like guys are like 14, 15, like I don't hear, like what you don't hear that, and like I was all the way up there, man. So
Oh, shit.
yeah,
You're an anomaly.
Don't whisper too loud, you know what I mean?
yeah. Dark side of the moon right there.
Could that make the cut?
No. Okay, maybe I thought of a second thing that we could do. One little automation thing.
For what?
Shinking in.
Shaking in?
I have braces.
No excuse. Okay, fine. It's like the only excuse.
There's a cool little... Maybe just poking that out a little bit.
Did Dave do that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Dave.
Adler.
Oh, nice.
Are we moving
Oh
to the
yeah,
next
there's
one?
a lot of those oohs tracks. You did it. Thank yourself. Those were recorded here.
You did it, asshole.
So, we recorded the song in his apartment, and like, I don't know, it was like 10 p.m. at night, and there's a lot of old people that live here.
Wait, there's a different song or this?
The same song.
Same song?
And I was singing like, he's like, take another take. I'm like, I'm so tired. And I'm just singing like this last part where I hit some of those higher notes, and I'm like have to really raise my vocal output to hit some of the higher notes. And like I just think I woke the whole hallway up.
I'd never heard her sing. She legitimately surprised me. I'd never heard her sing like that.
Yeah.
Or that part.
Yeah, I just tried it.
I'm like, oh, that's good.
I thought
Cool.
it was too.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, there's a fun story about that guitar. We recorded just a regular kind of guitar amp, like a Marshall-y type amp here, on one side, and then I was like, I really need to double it to get something on the other side, so I was doing this at home, and I was going through old gear, and I found like the first crate guitar amp I ever had, and I was about to just sell it at a rummage sale. But I was like, well, let's now that I know better and that I play Splons and Marshall boutique amps, like, let me see how much of a piece of shit this thing is.
Right.
So I play it and I'm like, I mean, I can see how it doesn't do some things great, but like, the cool thing, it feels great. Like, how it felt to play felt awesome. And moreover, I'm like, this thing squeals and sustains, and like, I'm at like a comfortable volume.
How much is
Just
this?
listen for a minute. The sustain, listen to it.
I'm not hearing anything.
You would, though, if it were playing, because
Yeah.
it really, it's...
That's the other side guitar in this, and yeah, if you listen to it, like, it just sustains for days. Can you hear
Is
now?
that same one that was coming out at the end?
Hear it now.
Yeah. Can you hear the sustain? Can you hear it?
How many days ago did you last play it? Because I might be able to hear it.
Oh, you could hear it if you were listening. If you had the
So
right.
wait, which one is which?
It's famous for its sustain. I mean, you can just hold it.
Well, I mean, so you'd have to
You can go and have a bite. No, you still be hearing that one.
Yeah.
You hold it sustain.
Anyway, so that ending, I'm just like, wow, like, it just doesn't stop.
Never stop.
But it was cool for like
Never
these
stopping.
chords that are just held out, because it just like sustains the whole time. And
So you'd have to
You can...
All right, we're on to the last song then.
Turn my life upside down, chasing your promises all around. I'm trying to make something work.
Any other notes for this one besides that intro thing?
Did we get that already?
Nope, we did not. So that's totally dry.
Hear that?
Here's what I had on there.
Give me dry for the intro. Let's take dry for the intro. Let's hear it one more time, dry.
Don't figure out for me.
Do that. I don't want to piss off the traditional bluegrass guys. No, yeah, I do like it like that. So. Stop making a mockery of my song.
How is it a mockery? What if it's a tribute? The best tribute.
The greatest and best song in the world.
Don't figure out for me. Just a little more suffering.
Yeah. I guess actually I have some questions just on what you went with, like, as for engineering and producer. Like, I gave you a lot of these bluegrass instruments, like I stereo mic'd them, like the acoustic guitar. I think banjo I gave you mid-side. Like, did you use that stuff, or so I know whether I should keep bothering with some of that kind of thing, you know?
Let's find out.
There's a Mando chop and then a Mando solo.
Oh, so yeah, so the solo, I used the XY spread wide because I wanted the solo to be bigger and stick out.
Sure.
Banjo. It's just coming out of one place.
I don't figure out for me. Just a little more suffering, then I'm here to let you go.
Come on.
Well, mother trucker.
We're back in business.
I don't
All right, yeehaw!
Dude, that was such a sick Ernie from Chicken Wire Empire, that fiddle line. That was so sick.
When I first heard that, I was like, wow.
And then did you use the fiddle I gave like a mono mic and then some like kind of roomy XY stuff?
So, yes, I did. I thought that was very cool, actually. I remember thinking that, because I had just recorded Ernie, I think, recently for the Chicken Wire stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought this was super cool.
Well, that was
That's such a great line.
Which one?
The one time you brought me joy. It's got that classic attitude of like, what was it? Oh, brother, where art thou?
Oh yeah.
Like it has a classic attitude of that kind of, you know what I mean? Like that's clever. It's like,
That's all Elliot. You know, the whole thing. It's awesome.
So do you want alternates?
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let's get one without Laura on this, so I can cut some lead vocals at a later time.
Is that the last note?
That is the last note. Actually, can you make the banjo sound less like a banjo?
That's the age-old question. We're done. We're done. Congratulations.
It's cathartic.
This is amazeballs. Let's take a photo while we're still all jazzed up.
All right.
Well, you'll cut that out, right?
Sure. There's a lot of things getting cut out, Laura.
Okay, make sure that gets cut out.
We're not putting out a 6-hour video, so subscribe to our Patreon for the full 6-hour studio session. Including a journey to the Thai restaurants for lunch. I wish. What do you want me to do with that?
What's yours?
Oh.